Ngayon lang ba kayo na introduce sa mga pag-participate sa mga foundations, mga charity organizations, or matagal na may parang kayo sinasalihan talaga before?
Ako naman, even before joining the industry, kami ng family ko, active na din kami kasi mahilig kami yung off-road. So, we always go to very far places, yung mga places na hindi napupuntahan masyado. And,
Kasi ikaw?
oo, kasama, with yung stepdad ko kasi nag-start ng car group na yun. So, kinokontak nila yung barangay kasi pupunta kami. Parang naghanap sila ng spot kung saan pwede kami mag-camping, mag-stay for like that. So, naisip din ng stepdad ko na kung pupunta tayo sa mga ganun, tapos we're contacting the barangay, why not help din at the same time? Oo. So, yun na yung nagawa. So, the whole time, yung mga ganun namin, ako yung nag-organize, ako yung mga so,
Like saan mga areas to?
sa Cebu, kasi I'm from Cebu. Yeah, so we go to Tuburan, yung mga dulo talaga ng bundok talaga kami. Oo. Especially nung may typhoon, umaano din kami. Oo. Or even when you're at your lowest point, like may time kasi na family namin na down financially. Then, kahit at that time, yung mom ko sabi na kahit down tayo, you have to make sure na nakakatulong pa rin kasi wala, that's how it should be. And,
Babalik din
oo, babalik lang din. And, yeah, ganun lang din. Oo. Ganun lang din si mommy growing up din. Maybe from her parents also, pero my whole life, parang ganun talaga yung mindset ni mommy. When you're at your lowest, make
That's
sure
when you help more.
that's when you help more. Oo. How about you po?
Since naging artista ako, ayan, marami akong, naging part ako ng iba't ibang mga charity foundation. So, all thanks to Jimmy din talaga. Kasi sila yung nag-introduce sa akin ng foundation. Sinaset ko. I used to be part of this foundation where they help kids with cleft palate. So, may surgery sila, mga speech therapy, ganyan. So, I've been part of that. I was part of that foundation for 2-3 years. Ganyan. And then now, I'm part of this foundation na talagang tinutulungan yung overall well-being ng children. Not just here in Manila, pero even dun sa mga malalayong lugar yun talaga. So lahat, education, livelihood, better support for them. So, masaya. Yun yung klase ng yaman na hindi mo ipagyayabang. Alam mo yun? Kasi you give it forward. So parang kung meron ka mang maipagmamalaki na yaman mo, it's that, yung dami lang natulungan mo, diba? Na without them asking for it actually. Ang saya kasi, parang dahil sa trabaho natin or because of what we have, we are able to do good to other people. People we don't know, diba? So, lalo na nung na-experience kayo ng pandemic, tapos nung mga nagdaang bagyo, kasi nung mga nagdaang bagyo, Manila talaga yung nasalanta, diba? So, I really tried my best to help yung mga na-apektuhan. Nung pandemic, ako, aminin ko, medyo lowest point ko rin yun eh. Kasi biglaan siya eh. So, at the time, medyo na-overwhelm ako kasi hindi ko alam kung hanggang kailan yung pandemic. So, hindi ko alam kung hanggang saan ko isi-save up yung kung ano yung meron ako at the time. So, nagkaroon ng time na medyo parang nagpapanik ako kasi gosh, parang it's been 6-7 months, wala pa rin nangyayari, wala pa rin trabaho. Breadwinner ako. So, wala akong backup. I'm the backup. So, kailangan kong umisip lagi ng paraan to earn. So, that's when I went back to vlogging.
Yeah.
Ganyan.
I saw your video.
Yeah! So, laking tulong ng vlogging. And then, nung medyo nakakabawi-bawi na, that's when I realized na mahirap pala pag walang comparison. Mahirap yung pakiramdam na mag-isa ka. So, ayoko maramdaman ng ibang tao yan. So, as much as I can, I want to help. I really want to help in any way I can. Kasi naramdaman ko yung time na, hindi naman ako, I didn't ask for anybody's help. Pero like, ang hirap pala ng pakiramdam na walang tumutulong.
Yeah.
So, dun ko na-realize how important it is to help.